Hello everyone, my name is Abdulaziz Seamus Aldain and my partner is Mayura Srinivasa Murthy. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to use a trace feature in SolidWorks to import and how to import a 2D image and turn it into a 3D object. So what you want to do first is find and download the 2D image. So I'm going to start off with this silhouette of the outline of Montana State, and then I've already downloaded it. So now I'm going to click on top plane, sketch, and I'm going to make it normal too. Okay, and now we're going to go to tools, sketch picture, and you're going to do this to import the image. So I saved as Montana, and there you go. So okay. So now we can trace this simply by going to the spline tool, or you can do what a really cool feature SolidWorks has is auto trace, which I'm going to do instead. Is you do this by double clicking on the image, and then it's an add-in. So you're going to have to go to add-ins. I already have it, but I'm going to show you guys how to add it. You go here, and then you're going to select add-ins and then check the auto trace. Okay, I have it. And then you're going to hit next, and now hit this over here, and then double click on the image and hit begin trace. And there you go. And now you can change these adjustments over here if you want. For me, I'm just going to change it just to bits, just to get it about right, and that looks right. Apply, and now we're going to suppress the image. Actually, I'm going to check it first, and then I'm going to suppress the image, and there you go. There is the trace outline of Montana State, and now what we can do is we can extrude it to look something like this. And I colored it green, and then I cut extruded get lost, which looks pretty cool. Another thing you can do with the trace feature is take an orthographic image and turn it into a 3D object. So we decided to use a plane, a Boeing 747 plane. Orthographic meaning it has 3 different views. It has a front view, the top view, and the side view. And another reason why we chose this image is because it has dimensions, and those will be important, as you will see right now. So we're going to do the same thing, same process. You're going to select the top plane, sketch, make sure it's normal to. Okay, sketch tools, sketch picture, select the image, insert the image. There you go. I don't know why it keeps on flipping. And now with this over here, you'll be able to scale your image. So all you want to do is drag this just like that, and then it says over here 70.66 meters, units, meters, and now your image is to scale. Okay, now we're going to start tracing. We can use a spline tool. I recommend using the spline tool, as we have. Oh, before doing so, what you want to do is you want to drag the image so that the tip of the nose is touching the origin, just like that. Check mark, and now we're going to trace the body. We're only going to show you guys how to do the body, since we don't have much time to do the entire plane. So now I'm just going to trace the body of the plane. And now, since the body is symmetric, we're going to use mirror entities to get the other side. So we're going to do that by inserting a construction infinite line, just like that. Now, mirror entities, select this, mirror about, select our center line. There you go. And now we want the lines to be coincident, and they are. So now we can get rid of this construction line. And now we're done tracing the top view of the body. Now we want to trace the side view of the body. To do so, we're going to go on a different plane, and we're on the top plane, so now we want to go on the front plane. So sketch, front plane, normal to, there you go. And now we're going to insert the image. So insert the image, sketch tools, sketch picture, insert the image. And now we want to trace this side, but it's not to scale, so we have to scale it one more time. So we'll just use the same dimension. Doesn't matter what you scale on this image. .66 meters, just like that. And again, we're going to drag the nose so that it's touching the origin, just like that. Okay, and now we're going to trace the body. And since it's not symmetric, we can't use a mirror entity, so it's going to take a little bit longer, and then it should look something like this, as you can see. So this is on the top plane, and this is on the front plane. And then we're going to insert multiple planes, just like that. And in each plane, you're going to draw the outline, and you're going to use the loft feature. This is the outline over here on each plane. And then you're going to use the loft feature to turn it into a 3D object. And you're going to do the same thing for the wings as well, and it should look something like this. Let me hide these. So this is what you can do with the tracing feature on SolidWorks, and it's extremely useful, especially when you're going to want to take a 2D image and turn it into a 3D object in SolidWorks. And since we have a plane, we also ran a flow simulation of our plane. We can show you guys how it works really quick. We already put in everything, all the values, so we're just going to show you an animation of the arrows. If you want to do this, if you want to learn how to use the flow simulation, what you want to do is click on, we're going to start over. So we're going to delete this over here. Just real quick, wizard. And then what you want to do is name it, and then select your desired units that you want to use, and then external, exclude cavities without flow conditions, exclude internal space. And then make sure, since our plane is on the x-axis, we're using the x-axis. This is very essential. Next, you're going to want to select your fluid. We selected air. To select your fluid, you want to double click on it. Then next, next, and now you want to enter the velocity in the given axis. So in our case, it's the x direction. Say our plane is moving at 150 meters per second. And yeah, there you go. That's it. But we wanted to teach you guys how to use the trace feature. So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys learned how to use the trace feature on SolidWorks. Thank you.